Greetings. My name is Jeffrey Evans and welcome to this introduction to Buddy Personalizer. This software goes through and it personalizes Web 2.0 accounts, 27 of them in all, or 26 now because app.net has gone offline or is going offline very soon. And what it does to personalize them is it can change the password of all of the accounts. It can put a photo, and it can put a bio, the about me stuff. And in the pro version, which is what you're seeing here, there's this one additional where it can do interlinking. So you can set up a file to interlink to other Web 2.0s that are part of the same set, or you could actually have links to anything you want there. And it will go and put them on each of the properties as it's doing its personalization. What I'm going to show you today is the basic setup for doing the personalization as the standard would do it, where we're just concerned about the bio and the photographs. So I wrote this little piece here because I have a profile I've created called Jolene Knowles. And so I wrote this little thing up about where she lives, what she does, and if you went to school together with me, please feel free to reach out. I was born in '93. All right. So to have a picture, we need a folder with pictures in it. And so here's the Buddy Personalizer program, and it creates a subfolder images. You have to provide your own pictures. And because she's a female, it's going to come over here and it's going to pick one of my pictures here at random. Now, the only thing I would say about this is you're only personalizing one set of accounts at a time, right? You probably want to put a single picture in here that matches the age of the person that you're creating the persona for. Okay? Alrighty. And once we do that, we're going to go choose the file. Now, we have another program called Buddy Enterprise Ultimate Edition that will create this file for you. But if you don't have that, you can create the file yourself, and we give you a link to an example file where you can go and do just that. So here I'm going to grab this file. I'll show you what that file looks like. Go ahead and open that up for you. Here's what the file looks like. It's just got the details necessary for each of the accounts, and like I said, under Buddy Enterprise, we just export these. Okay, so what we do here is we choose that file. We have our pictures in there. We put a password in here if we want. On browser settings, we don't have to do anything. This will be fine. We put our captcha information in here in the event that it's needed. We recommend that you use 2 captcha and put your API key in here. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to expose it to the world. And then we click Start. And it does different things to different properties depending on what's available. If you're using Windows 10, you're going to get this blank window to pop up first. We recommend you use a VPS by Contavo, and we give you links for that. So it's gone and it's logged into Bitly. And I think Bitly would have might only have personalization for things being added. Let's take a look in the manual and see what we can expect. I'm going to stop this because I want to do them all at once. This is the format for the link file. The manual is currently being updated. Okay, so as an example for Twitter, it automatically logs into Twitter. It updates the display name, the username, the bio, the country, location, the birth date, updates the profile picture depending on gender, and updates the password if that's used. In Bitly, it says updates account full name, updates the password. For Daigo, it updates the first name, the last name, bio, city, state, zip, country, and updates the profile picture depending on gender. And so let's just see what the rest of these properties are. GetPocket, Tumblr, Weebly, FeedSpot, LiveJournal, Newsvine, Pinterest, Blogger, Joomla, IFTTT, LinkedIn, WordPress, Vimeo, Dailymotion. As I said, we've dropped app.net, Sue, Overblog, Buffer, Google+, Gravatar, Instapaper, Evernote, Facebook, blog.com. Blog.com isn't very reliable. They're usually down. And one of the key things is if you take some of your other power properties and you put the links in, and you have Google Plus hooked up, it will go and put those in there, and it does some very nice things for building up the strength of your individual properties. Okay, that's it for Buddy Personalizer. This is the Pro Edition. The Standard Edition does not have this choose interlinking file. That is the only difference. We've had this out being tested by over 100 people for about 6 months. It is definitely ready for prime time. If you like it, click the buy button below.